Years after it last produced all refined crude oil, the Warri Refining and Petrochemical Company, located in Warri Delta State, has commenced production at a capacity of 125,000 barrels per day. The Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Miller Kyari, announced the development during his visit to the facility. Kyari, who was addressing a team on the tour, said the plant is running but not 100% as they're still in the process because many people think these things are not real and possible in Nigeria. Among the tour team was the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority. Chief Executive Officer Farouk Ahmed, among others. Turnaround maintenance have been going on in the Warri Refinery before the visit by the NNPC management team. Still on Monday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu consented to a proposal to establish a federal university in southern Kaduna. Vice President Kashim Shettima, who revealed this, also disclosed that there are ongoing discussions to establish a federal medical center in Kafanchan, Kaduna State. Vice President Shettima gave the hint during a condolence visit to the Kuka family on the death of His Highness Yohana Sidi Kuka, the Agwom Akulu of Ikulu Chiefdom and family member of Bishop Matthew Hassan Kuka of the Catholic Diocese of Sokoto. Speaking at the residence of the late traditional ruler, the Vice President emphasized the commitment of the President Tinubu administration to the development of Southern Kaduna, citing the appointment of General Christopher Musa as Chief of Defense Staff as evidence of the President's attention to the security needs of the region. Shettima also commended Kaduna State Governor Senator Uba Sani for his inclusive governance approach, stating that government is about linking all component parts to have a sense of belonging. He pledged that the federal government will work with the state governments to ensure development reaches southern Kaduna, particularly in road infrastructure. On Tuesday, a federal high court in Abuja fixed January 6 for ruling in a bail application filed by Olamide Thomas, who allegedly threatened Seyi Tinubu with death threats on social media. Justice Emeka Nwite fixed the date after T.J. Wando, who appeared for Thomas, and the lawyer to the prosecution, Victor Okoye, made their submissions for and against the bail application. Moving the bail motion, Wando said the application dated December 20th was served on the same date. He said it was brought in pursuant to the 1999 Constitution and Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015. The lawyer said the application prayed the court for an order admitting Thomas to bail pending the hearing and determination of the charge before the court. He urged the court to admit his client to bail on liberal terms, assuring that she would not jump bail. But Okoye said a counter affidavit was filed on December 30th, prayed the court to refuse Thomas' bail application. Okoye equally urged the court to discountenance the exhibit attached to the bail request. He argued that the documents were extracted from the internet in contradiction with Section 84 of the Evidence Act. The lawyer further argued that any newspaper publication sought to be rendered in court to be certified by the National Library. Wando therefore prayed the court to exercise its discretionary power in favor of Thomas. Justice Nwite adjourned the matter until January 6, 2025 for ruling. Still on Tuesday, the defense headquarters disclosed that no fewer than 1,000 notable terrorist leaders, commanders, and their replacement were neutralized by troops of the Nigerian military across all theater of operations during the course of the 2024. The military high command also said troops also eliminated 10,937 terrorist foot soldiers, arrested 12,538 others, and rescued 7,063 hostages within the year. Addressing journalists at the final media briefing on the ongoing military operations in Abuja, the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, said the notable terrorist leaders include Duse Mai Nasara, Ida, Malam Saleh Umaru, Mohammed Ahmadu Chimemirim, Jeremiah Uzoma, Tochukwu Awo, and Iguatu, amongst others. He noted that troops of the Niger Delta in the course of the year recovered over 56 million liters of stolen crude oil, while denying the oil theft of an estimated sum of over 68 billion naira. The director, while assuring of the troops' commitment to go extra mile to eradicate the menace of terrorism, also urged citizens to support the military with credible information that would expedite military operations to winning the war against insurgency in the coming year. On Wednesday, President Bola Tinubu said the year 2025 would bring brighter days for all Nigerians. The president, who said this in his New Year message to Nigerians, added that his government would fulfill the collective desires of Nigerians. He said though 2024 posed numerous challenges, he was confident that the new year would bring brighter days. He said that the fuel prices have gradually decreased and we recorded foreign trade surpluses in 3 consecutive quarters. Foreign reserves have risen and the naira has strengthened against the US dollar, bringing greater stability. The president, however, said the cost of food and essential drugs remain a significant concern for many Nigerian households in 2024. He gave an assurance that his government would intensify efforts to lower the cost by boosting food production and promoting local manufacturing of essential drugs and other medical supplies. The president promised to reduce inflation from its current high rate of 34.6% to 15%. He said with diligent work and God's help, his government would achieve his goal and provide relief to all Nigerians. Still on Wednesday, the Nigeria Labour Congress reiterated its call for the federal government to withdraw the contentious tax bills currently before the National Assembly. In his New Year message, the NLC President Joe Ajaero emphasized that the welfare of Nigerian workers is the primary reason for his demand. The NLC urged the government to prioritize transparency, inclusivity, and honesty in its dealings with the masses. The NLC maintains that the tax bills, if passed, will exacerbate the economic hardship faced by Nigerian workers. Instead, the Labour Party has advocated for a new national tax law that would enjoy wider acceptance and propel national development. He said that the Nigeria Labour Congress extends warm new greetings to every worker and citizens across the nation. On Thursday, the federal government is set to commence the manufacturing of auto parts in Nigeria. The Director General, National Automotive Design and Development Council, disclosed this at an interactive session with journalists in Abuja. He stated that the auto parts manufacturing company will not only be designed to meet the Nigerian market alone, but to make Nigeria design a competitive goods across the world. He noted that the establishment will help save more from importation of motor parts into the country. The Director General further disclosed that government will partner with some development stakeholders for the production of component parts of vehicles. He stressed that the partnership will enhance suggestion and implementation of policies that will support Nigeria's capacity in producing auto parts. Still on Thursday, Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara signed the 2025 budget of 1.1 trillion naira into law. Governor Fubara signed the bill into law on Thursday at the Government House in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital. Speaking after signing the bill into law, Governor Fubara insisted that the only House of Assembly existing in the state was the one led by Honorable Victor Okojumbo, as he cautioned against mixing up issues. On his part, the factional speaker, loyal to the governor, Honorable Victor Okojumbo, promised robust partnership with the state government. On Friday, the Senate Committee on Finance expressed dismay at the attitude of some chief executive officers of government agencies and parastatals, saying this has continued to hamper the activities of the committee. The chairman of the committee, Senator Sani Musa, who expressed this concern during a meeting with officials of the Nigerian Customs Service and other agencies, said the committee under him would not allow the trend to continue. He declared the determination of the committee to begin to invoke the necessary sections of the Constitution to this effect, noting that excuses for absenteeism would no longer be accepted. Senator Musa revealed that the essence of investigating revenue generated by agencies of government that are self-funded is to know what they have been able to do with what has been taken, noting that these would in turn ensure proper planning. Responding, the Deputy Controller of Import in the Nigeria Customs Service commended the committee for its work, saying the service under Adeniyi as the Controller General has ensured effective use of resources generated. Still on Friday, the Central Bank of Nigeria clarified that its early exit program is entirely voluntary and not mandatory. According to Bala Mohammed, Deputy Governor of Corporate Services, no staff member has been coerced or forced to leave the bank. Speaking at the ad hoc committee's investigative hearing into the termination of over 1,000 staff and the associated 50 billion naira payoff scheme, Bello explained that the program was introduced based on popular demands from employees, adding that historically similar programs were limited to senior staff. He said, however, that for the first time in over 60 years, the opportunity has been extended to all staff levels. Bello emphasized that the initiative addresses challenges such as career stagnation and lack of progression within the bank. Bell also noted that some staff members, particularly those at senior levels, have opted for early exits to pursue their other opportunities, including entrepreneurship. He also differentiated the program from a separate retirement exercise conducted between March and May, during which some staffs were retired with full benefit. While that exercise was initiated by the bank to bring in fresh talent and perspectives, the current program is strictly voluntary, with no coercion or intimidation involved. Bello concluded by reiterating that both initiatives aim to streamline, refocus, and re energize the CBN's operations while ensuring fairness and providing opportunities for staff to explore new career paths.